As the FBI is reopening the Clinton investigation, many Republicans are applauding Director Comey as Democrats are angered and worried. My next guest is a member of the Judiciary Committee. Congressman Trent Franks is a Republican from Arizona, and he joins me now. Boy, lots of things to ask you about there. Let's start with the FBI reopening the case. What is your reaction to that?
Well, Melissa, I guess my first reaction is if this were not very significant, I don't think that the FBI would have made this kind of announcement prior to the election. I think that it's really an indication of how significant their findings are. Secondarily, if Hillary Clinton were not so intense about suggesting that they should release all of the information now, I think that's a sort of a ruse in my judgment, because she knows that they can't release the information until the investigation is complete. So this is her way of trying to downplay the significance of it, just to boldly come out and say release it, but she knows that can't be done.
Okay.
So I think it's a great consequence.
Let me ask you as well, I mean, we're hearing reports of a surge in immigrants coming over the border from Mexico into your state now as this presidency comes to an end. Are you seeing that? What's your reaction to that?
Yes, we're seeing not only a record number of apprehensions, but here's the thing that's of consequence, in that a lot of the immigrants that have come over illegally are now just refusing to leave, so they're being detained, and those detention numbers are off the charts, and they're being essentially, I think, hidden by the Obama administration. So it is a great consequence to us here in the border state.
Yeah. Your state is the epicenter of so many problems that are the focus of this election. Besides immigration, I mean, Obamacare, you've seen huge increases. Are voters in your state talking about that? And what do you think their #1 issue is? Well,
I mean, certainly the Obamacare issue is a huge one. When I gave my last speech, as we lost that battle on the floor, I said we will revisit this because the numbers don't work. We're indicating now that Arizona is going to have a 116% increase next year in our premiums. 116%.
That's crazy.
That's astonishing. And, of course, the biggest issue for Arizonans, like I hope all America, is just we are in an election that is of the most profound nature. The direction of the nation is at stake, and I pray that we do not put someone like Mrs. Clinton in the White House. She has brought corruption to politics in an absolutely unprecedented scale.
We have to go now. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate your time.